You ever wake up, scroll through your feed, and suddenly the whole internet feels like it's vibrating? Because that's exactly what happened this morning when Tasha K dropped a bombshell so messy, so chaotic, so unbelievably explosive that even longtime fans couldn't tell if they were watching real life or the season premiere of a reality show gone rogue. And trust me, this one has people clutching their pearls, refreshing timelines, and questioning everything they thought they knew about Yandy Mendeecees Harris, and the brand they've spent years building. Picture this. It's late last night, the internet is half asleep, everyone's minding their business, and then, boom. Tasha K goes live with a look that screams, "Sit down, don't sip anything, you're about to spit it out." And the headline flashing across her screen? Yandy and Mendeecees faked their big fight. For fame. Within minutes, comment sections were on fire. Fans were shocked. Detractors were celebrating. And the family? Well, let's just say emotions ran high before sunrise even hit. But here's where it gets wild. Tasha didn't just accuse. Oh no, she brought receipts, screenshots, whispered voice notes, and cryptic text messages that seemed to hint at one of the most unexpected collaborations the internet has seen. A staged, scripted, perfectly timed blow-up fight meant to resurrect their relevance, stir up sympathy, and allegedly, according to her, secure a new reality TV contract. It was the kind of allegation that makes you blink twice, grab your glasses, and rewind the livestream because there's no way you just heard what you think you heard. And as the video spread like wildfire, the reactions rolled in. Some fans defended Yandy fiercely, saying she'd never participate in something so messy. Others dragged Mendeecees for being too comfortable with drama. Meanwhile, producers who once worked with the couple allegedly started dropping vague comments. One former crew member even posted a single cryptic emoji, just the side eye, and instantly sparked thousands of theories. The speculation became so intense that within an hour, hashtags like #FakeFightGate and #Yandy vs Mendeecees started trending worldwide. And while everyone else was arguing online, insiders claim Yandy was pacing in her kitchen at 3 a.m., firing off rapid texts, trying to decide whether to clap back or stay silent. Mendeecees, reportedly, was furious, slamming doors, calling his team, and asking how something so manufactured and false could catch fire so fast. The family was left divided, with some saying to let it blow over, and others worried that damage is already done. But the question that's got everyone hooked right now is simple. Did Tasha K finally go too far, or did she expose something fans were never supposed to see? Either way, buckle up, because this story is not just messy. It's a whole tornado. It all started on a quiet evening that suddenly turned into chaos when Tasha K, with that piercing look in her eyes, went live with a claim that would shake the foundations of reality TV drama. She didn't ease into it. No, she started with a direct accusation, saying that Yandy and Mendeecees, the couple who everyone thought had a perfectly real fight, had allegedly staged the entire drama for fame, for views, and maybe even for financial gain. Fans gasped as she showed screenshots of messages that seemed to suggest coordination, whispering plans, and a kind of behind-the-scenes choreography that no one expected from two people who had always appeared so spontaneous on camera. Emotions ran high in the chat as viewers tried to process what they were hearing. Some were in disbelief, shouting, "No way, they would never do that." While others started piecing together moments from past appearances and interviews, suddenly wondering if everything they had seen was just part of an elaborate performance. According to Tasha K, the so-called fight wasn't just a minor disagreement. She claimed it was meticulously timed around social media trends, public appearances, and even specific interviews to maximize attention. She explained that certain actions, like Yandy storming out dramatically or Mendeecees responding with intense emotion, were not spontaneous but carefully executed cues. The timing, she argued, matched suspicious patterns on their social media feeds, including posts that seemed harmless but were actually teasers designed to provoke fan reactions. Fans were divided. Some were convinced Tasha K had uncovered the truth, while others defended the couple, insisting that even if parts were staged, the emotions were real. But the idea that reality TV could be manipulated to this degree sent shockwaves through online communities. The comments exploded with theories, accusations, and endless debates. Each new screenshot Tasha K revealed added fuel to the fire, showing texts where a plan was discussed, a voice note hinting at rehearsed lines, and even some behind-the-scenes footage that seemed too perfect to be coincidental. Meanwhile, insiders claimed that the couple's team had started noticing the chaos online and began reacting in ways that only deepened the drama. Yandy, according to reports, was texting friends frantically, trying to gauge how much of the story was believable and whether they should respond publicly. Mendeecees, on the other hand, was allegedly more emotional, slamming doors, pacing rooms, and calling close associates to vent his frustration. The energy around them was tense, almost palpable, as if the walls of their own home were vibrating from the mounting stress. Even their extended family was reportedly affected. Some members were allegedly upset that the drama, whether real or staged, was becoming public knowledge. Others seemed amused, watching the spectacle unfold like it was a television show, complete with popcorn and commentary. Tasha K continued to lay out her narrative, diving deeper into what she called the method behind the madness. She claimed that every argument, every angry exchange, and even every tear was calculated to produce maximum fan engagement. She pointed to moments where Yandy's facial expressions seemed exaggerated, or where Mendeecees' pauses were unusually long, suggesting that these weren't signs of genuine emotion but cues carefully planned to elicit sympathy, outrage, or both. Fans began to replay old clips, examining micro-expressions and body language in minute detail. Discussions erupted across platforms about whether reality TV stars should be allowed to manipulate emotions for public attention. Some commentators argued that fans deserved the truth, while others insisted that all public personas, by nature, curated their image. The debate itself became part of the spectacle, blurring the line between accusation and entertainment. Then came the most explosive part. Tasha K revealed alleged communications between the couple and certain producers. According to her, these messages hinted at secret meetings and agreements where storylines were mapped out and emotional beats rehearsed. One particularly damning screenshot showed what appeared to be a script outline with bullet points, noting exactly how Yandy and Mendeecees should react in specific scenarios. Fans were stunned, questioning whether reality TV had ever been real at all. The idea that a fight, something so personal and intimate, could be manufactured purely for attention, fame, and ratings, left many viewers feeling betrayed. The chat sections were filled with comments like, "I can't believe this, they played us," and "everything was fake." Some even began sharing personal theories, claiming that even moments that had seemed spontaneous on other shows might have been carefully orchestrated behind the scenes. As the allegations gained traction, social media influencers and commentators jumped in, weighing in with their opinions. Some said Tasha K was sensationalizing for clicks, while others supported her claims, pointing out patterns that they said had gone unnoticed for years. Snippets of old interviews, casual social media posts, and live appearances were dissected and reinterpreted as evidence of the alleged scheme. Fans even started comparing timestamps and locations, trying to connect dots between public appearances and alleged behind-the-scenes planning. The scrutiny intensified as more people joined the discussion. Suddenly, what seemed like a personal dispute between a couple became a massive, multi-layered debate about trust, authenticity, and the nature of fame itself. Even the fanbase itself began splitting into factions. One side fiercely defended the couple, arguing that even if small things were planned, the emotions were undeniably real. The other side leaned heavily into Tasha K's narrative, convinced that the fight had been a performance designed to manipulate public perception. Some former collaborators reportedly weighed in, dropping subtle hints that seemed to support Tasha K's claims without fully confirming them. The atmosphere became electric, with tension building as everyone waited to see how the couple would respond. Would they admit, deny, or ignore the allegations entirely? The suspense was so thick online that some users reported refreshing feeds for hours, just to catch any sign of a response. Amid all this chaos, Tasha K added another twist. She suggested that the staged fight might have even affected their business relationships. Sponsors, advertisers, and potential partners were allegedly caught in the crossfire, unsure whether the couple's image could still be trusted. Fans speculated about cancelled deals and postponed projects, and rumors spread like wildfire that some contracts had already been reconsidered because of the controversy. The story had expanded from a simple accusation into a full-blown investigation of public image, financial consequences, and emotional manipulation. It was like a domino effect, one revelation led to another, each more shocking than the last, leaving everyone involved scrambling to manage perception, both online and offline. Tasha K didn't stop there. She continued to pile on, sharing what she claimed were insider accounts from crew members, friends, and even extended family who allegedly witnessed moments where the fight seemed too perfect, too timed, and too convenient to be real. Each account was presented with dramatic emphasis, highlighting small gestures, glances, and even sighs that she claimed were rehearsed. The level of detail created a sense of intimacy, almost as if viewers were peeking into the couple's private world, witnessing moments that were never meant for public eyes. Fans were mesmerized, alternating between outrage, disbelief, and fascination. The tension online reached a fever pitch, with hashtags trending, videos being clipped and shared, and forums exploding with analysis and debate. As the night dragged on, the intensity of the discussion only grew. Reactions ranged from heated arguments in comment sections to viral memes mocking the alleged performance. Influencers and commentators dissected every frame of old videos, pointing out inconsistencies and dramatizing every facial expression. Speculation about the couple's motives, fame, money, career resurgence, or even personal revenge, became the centerpiece of online chatter. The narrative Tasha K had spun was now feeding itself, each new reaction providing fresh material for discussion, debate, and further drama. Fans were hooked, unable to look away, because every revelation seemed bigger than the last. What started as a single accusation snowballed into a sprawling saga that blurred the lines between truth, fiction, and entertainment. And just when it seemed like the night couldn't get any crazier, insiders hinted at a secret meeting that supposedly happened just after Tasha K's livestream. According to these whispers, Yandy and Mendeecees convened with close friends and advisors to strategize damage control. Tensions reportedly ran high, voices were raised, and decisions about public statements, social media posts, and interviews were hashed out behind closed doors. The drama, it seemed, wasn't just online, it had spilled into real life, affecting relationships, trust, and emotional stability. Every fan watching felt like they were witnessing a live, ongoing storm, where every reaction, every statement, and every silence carried weight and consequence. As the hours passed, the discussion continued to spiral. People began revisiting old footage, picking apart every nuance of previous confrontations, analyzing body language, and even revising past opinions. The line between accusation and reality blurred, creating a kind of collective hysteria where everyone felt compelled to form a side. Tasha K's narrative had become the spark for a global conversation about reality TV, fame, manipulation, and authenticity. The story was no longer about a couple's personal dispute, it had become a cultural phenomenon, forcing fans, critics, and casual viewers alike to question what they thought they knew about reality, perception, and the power of social media influence. And just like that, the night ended with no resolution, only questions. Who was telling the truth? Was the fight really staged? Were the emotions genuine, or just a performance? Fans were left hanging, desperate for answers, while Tasha K sat back, watching as the chaos she unleashed continued to unfold. The storm had begun, and there was no turning back. The stage was set for more revelations, more drama, and more twists that would keep everyone on edge, eagerly waiting for the next bombshell. As the morning sun crept over the city, the drama didn't fade, if anything, it intensified. Fans woke up to a digital storm. Social media feeds were saturated with reactions, clips, and endless debates about Tasha K's revelations. It seemed like every post, every story, and every comment had a theory attached. Some argued that the couple had gone too far this time, crossing a line between reality and fabrication. Others defended them fiercely, claiming that even if parts were orchestrated, the emotions were undeniably real. But the core question lingered everywhere: if the fight was staged, what did that mean for the authenticity of everything Yandy and Mendeecees had ever shared with their audience? Suddenly, every past argument, every tense moment on screen, and every tear that fans had empathized with was under scrutiny. No one could trust their eyes anymore, and the tension online was palpable. Tasha K's livestream had ignited a chain reaction. Influencers and commentators jumped in, dissecting every angle, and the hashtag #FakeFightGate exploded across platforms. One viral clip showed a side-by-side comparison of a past fight and the alleged script Tasha K had exposed, pointing out movements, pauses, and reactions that seemed too coordinated to be natural. Fans watched with jaws dropped, replaying frames to catch nuances they had never noticed. The internet became a frenzy of speculation, with some declaring themselves investigators, analyzing body language, social media patterns, and even lighting in old videos. Every detail became potential evidence, and the level of scrutiny reached heights few had ever imagined for a single couple's private argument. Inside the couple's circle, the fallout was immediate. Sources claimed that friends and close collaborators were divided. Some wanted to step in and help manage the narrative, offering advice and drafting statements, while others suggested staying silent to avoid fueling the fire. Reportedly, tension was high during meetings where advisors, family, and friends discussed how to address the growing speculation. Phones were buzzing non-stop, group chats exploded with panic and suggestions, and everyone seemed to be asking the same question: do we deny, deflect, or double down? Meanwhile, the couple themselves were under intense pressure. Yandy was allegedly focused on crafting a message that balanced denial with emotional integrity, trying not to inflame the situation further. Mendeecees, on the other hand, was reportedly more reactive, frustrated by what he saw as an attack on their credibility and legacy. Emotions ran high, arguments broke out behind closed doors, and even small decisions, like what to post on social media, became highly charged debates. Tasha K wasn't done stoking the flames. She hinted at other insiders willing to speak out, claiming that more hidden truths about the couple's alleged orchestrations were waiting to surface. She teased more screenshots, more voice notes, and even alleged emails between the couple and production teams, suggesting a pattern of manipulation that went beyond one fight. Fans hung on her every word, refreshing feeds, replaying live streams, and sharing clips across platforms. Speculation reached a fever pitch as users debated the couple's motives, questioning whether fame, attention, or career revival had been the driving force. The narrative began to feel almost cinematic, a story unfolding in real time with twists and turns that no one could predict. Meanwhile, the public's reaction was electric. Fans and critics alike started sending messages, tagging influencers, and creating memes. Some accounts framed the story as a reality TV expose, complete with dramatic captions and reaction videos. Others went even further, drawing parallels to scripted TV dramas and questioning whether reality TV as a genre could ever be trusted again. News outlets picked up the story, amplifying the reach and impact. The couple, who had once controlled their image through carefully curated appearances, suddenly found themselves at the mercy of an online storm that seemed impossible to navigate. Every statement, every social media post, and every public interaction was scrutinized for hidden meanings or signs of guilt. Inside the family, sources claimed the tension was unbearable. One insider revealed that relatives were reportedly caught in the middle of the drama, some frustrated that private family issues were now public, while others seemed almost entertained by the spectacle. Conversations at home allegedly became tense, with hushed arguments and pointed remarks exchanged behind closed doors. Some family members were said to be taking sides, either defending the couple or supporting Tasha K's allegations. The emotional stakes were high, and the pressure of public scrutiny only heightened existing tensions. The house, once a place of refuge, reportedly felt like a pressure cooker, with every interaction tinged with suspicion, anxiety, and unresolved conflict. Tasha K's narrative also explored the psychological implications of staging drama for fame. She suggested that the constant need for attention and validation could have long-term consequences for relationships, trust, and mental health. According to her, orchestrating fights and manipulating emotions wasn't just about views or contracts, it was a complex web that affected personal dynamics, friendships, and even the couple's own perception of reality. Fans were captivated by this analysis, with many sharing their own thoughts on the impact of fame and performance on relationships. Discussions flourished about authenticity, trust, and the moral implications of using personal conflict as entertainment. The story became more than a gossip piece, it was a lens through which fans examined the nature of fame itself. As the story unfolded, new details emerged. Alleged eyewitness accounts described moments during filming where the couple supposedly rehearsed their reactions, coordinated facial expressions, and even timed emotional pauses. Tasha K claimed these moments were subtle enough to go unnoticed by casual viewers but noticeable enough to those paying close attention. These revelations sparked debates online, with some viewers trying to spot proof in older clips, while others insisted that reading too much into small gestures was unfair. Yet, the sheer volume of claimed evidence created a compelling narrative that kept fans engaged, rewatching videos, and discussing every possible implication. Every comment section became a mini courtroom, each user a self-appointed jury member, weighing credibility and motive with intense scrutiny. Tasha K continued to weave drama by highlighting the reactions of other industry players. Producers, former colleagues, and even minor cast members were mentioned as observing the situation with interest. Allegedly, some were quietly corroborating her claims, providing hints that aligned with her narrative. The story expanded to include potential consequences beyond personal reputation, touching on contracts, sponsorships, and future career opportunities. Fans speculated that the fallout could impact television deals, brand partnerships, and public perception in ways that were impossible to reverse. The couple's every move became a subject of public analysis, from social media posts to public appearances, each dissected for signs of authenticity or performance. The tension escalated further when supposed private texts were revealed. According to Tasha K, these messages showed a calculated attempt to provoke certain reactions from fans, highlighting a pattern of behavior that suggested premeditation. Fans pored over the texts, analyzing phrasing, emojis, and timing to support their theories. The level of detail drew people in, creating an almost obsessive focus on decoding the alleged scheme. Each new revelation added layers to the story, making it increasingly complex and difficult to separate truth from speculation. The narrative was no longer linear, it became a sprawling, multi-threaded drama where every detail mattered and every reaction contributed to the ongoing spectacle. As the hours turned into days, the story maintained its grip on public attention. Trending hashtags, reaction videos, and live discussions kept the drama alive, and the couple reportedly felt trapped in a whirlwind of scrutiny. Friends and advisors were allegedly exhausted from fielding calls, drafting statements, and strategizing responses. The pressure reportedly led to emotional confrontations within the inner circle, with voices raised and tempers flaring. The combination of online chaos and private tension created an environment where every decision carried weight, and every silence was interpreted as a statement. Fans and critics watched closely, analyzing responses, reading between the lines, and debating motives with relentless intensity. Throughout all of this, Tasha K maintained control over the narrative. Her live streams, posts, and reveals ensured that she remained at the center of the unfolding drama. By presenting alleged evidence, insider accounts, and detailed analysis, she positioned herself as the ultimate narrator, guiding fans through the labyrinth of events. The suspense built naturally, with each revelation creating anticipation for the next. Viewers were hooked, unable to look away, as the story unfolded in real time, blending gossip, speculation, and high-stakes drama into a single, captivating saga. As the saga continued, new twists emerged that made fans question everything they thought they knew about Yandy and Mendeecees.